Hi everyone, welcome to Lola's Frugal Life. This is episode number 116. This is my weekly zone cleaning episode. So please stick around for a few quick words from our sponsor and we'll get right into the show. Okay guys, time for our weekly zone cleaning again. So each week I do these episodes to share with you what's on my zone cleaning list so that you can follow along and maybe use this to help you keep track of what you need to do in the different areas of your home. If you're not familiar with zone cleaning, it's basically part of the Fly Lady method of cleaning. And using this method, you basically just divide your home into 5 zones, and each week we work in a different zone of your home so that over the course of time you're tackling those deep cleaning tasks without having an overwhelming feeling of not knowing like where to begin or what to work on or whatever. So you're just kind of always getting to it eventually, and you're just kind of gradually working through. So if you listened to last week's episode, my Fly Lady app, where I keep all my zone cleaning tasks that I've really tweaked over the years to make it like exactly covering, and I always add to it like to make sure I'm covering all the things that I want to work on when I'm in each area. The app crashed and I was freaking out because I was like, oh my gosh, I've taken so much time to get that like perfectly set up with everything that I wanted to do. And I not only had my zone cleaning stuff in there, but I also had my regular weekly cleaning and everything, which I know the weekly cleaning stuff anyway, but the zone cleaning, because I've kind of memorized the weekly stuff by now because I do the same things every week. But like the zone cleaning, I don't always get to I never get to everything in a zone each week. So it's not like things that I'll necessarily just remember everything. So I was like really having a heart attack that the app crashed. So anyway, what was happening is I would open the app and it would instantly just close the second I opened it. Like it would just flash on the screen and close. So I had contacted I went on to the Fly Lady website and I sent them an email and they're like, oh yeah, we're really sorry. I guess they put out an update and they didn't realize it wasn't working until it was too late. So she told me it'll be back up within like a day or something. They're going to fix the app and release an update. So the app is now working again, but all my data, my lists are still gone. It's like the app as if it was like fresh, like I just got it brand new. So it doesn't have like all the things that I customized and everything in it. So I was really like not happy. I mean, it's not a big deal. It happens, but I was just like, I was just like, oh no, I have to go through and recreate all this stuff. So I'm just sharing this with you guys in case you are using the app and fully relying on it. Things do happen. I did email them to find out if that was expected to happen, that the data would have been lost, or if maybe there's some way I can like kind of get it back, because it's not like a login, it's kind of like the data stored on your phone. But anyway, so I'm waiting to hear back. But in the meantime, thankfully, I have my show and I'm going back and listening to my zone cleaning episodes for each of the zones and making a manual list that I'm going to keep in my computer as a backup. And then I'm printing them out too. That way I still have everything if I ever do need to go back in. And that way I don't have to rely on the app just in case something does crash or, something goes wrong. So just a suggestion, if you do use that app, you might want to have an alternate backup too, because I've been using it for a really long time and I had really perfected all of my list of the things that I wanted to work on. And I still go in and add things when I see stuff. So I was really kind of disappointed that happened. But anyway, my app is back up and running now, so that's good. But anyway, so like I said, the purpose of this show is so that you don't have to keep a list if you don't want to. You could just put this show on, pick the zone that you want to work in, and do some of the things on the list. So I don't remember if I said this already, but we're in Zone 5 this week. I feel like I didn't say that yet. So this week we are in Zone 5. So for me, Zone 5 is the family room. The official Fly Lady Zone 5 is identified as a family room / living room, so I guess you could work on them both or pick one. I have my living room identified in a different zone. So for me, Zone 5 is just my family room. So for what I have on my list to work on while I'm working in Zone 5 is cleaning the windows. So that's cleaning, like we have regular windows that just need to be cleaned, like with a glass cleaner, and then like clean inside the windowsill. And then we also have a French door, so it's like a big glass door, like 2 sides. One side opens and the other side is just like doesn't move, stationary, I guess. So just cleaning those with Windex also. I also have to clean out the magazine basket. We have a magazine basket that I keep in the family room that kind of sometimes random things just wind up getting thrown in there that really shouldn't go in there. So periodically I'll just kind of sit down on the floor and go through it and toss out anything that doesn't belong. Sometimes, I don't know, we'll come home from a store and I won't know where to stick something that we're not using yet, like something we bought maybe for a project or whatever, and I'll just kind of stick it in there. Or, I don't know, if we buy a board game and I didn't put it away yet, whatever, just random things wind up ending up in there. So it needs to periodically be gone through and cleaned out so that it doesn't become like a catch-all for all random stuff. I also have to clean under the couch cushions. I probably say this every time, but stuff winds up in the couch cushions, probably more than some people, depending on how good your kids are with not snacking and you're sitting on your couches. But my kids are not good with that, even though they're not technically supposed to, but I guess I'm not super strict on it. So a lot of times they'll wind up sitting in there watching movies or something and having snacks, and then when I clean under the cushions, I'll find like a spoon or a straw or a candy wrapper or whatever. You never know what you're going to find under there. So I do need to periodically remove the cushions. I mean, everyone has to do that anyway, but I just feel like I have to do mine probably a little bit more frequently than some might, just because of that. So I'll just kind of remove the cushions and clean under there. Also, I have to clean out the fireplace. We have a wood-burning stove in our family room. So periodically on my list is to clean that out. So I'll just kind of get like a garbage bag and use like the little fireplace shovel and just scoop all the soot out of the fireplace just to keep it nice so that, it doesn't accumulate too much soot in there. Dust the ceiling fan. I know I've complained about this before. I probably complain about this every episode, but the ceiling fan in my family room is really high, so it's really hard to clean because you can't like hold it still. So I do have this really long duster, but like every time I try and dust it, the fan moves, so it's really kind of annoying to try and clean it because you can't get like a really good like dusting on it because every time you touch it with the duster, the fan spins. So and I actually bought a duster that is like a triangle shape, so theoretically it should fit over the fan blade, and you're supposed to be able to like rub it back and forth to like dust it. But the fan blades in my family room, I guess, are wider than normal, so it doesn't fit over it. So I have to just kind of like reach up there and just kind of like try and dust it and like hit the spots like as best as I can. But it's one of the things that drives me nuts. Okay, so then I also have on there to wash the throw pillows. One of the things I actually just recently started doing, just actually with Halloween, but I'm gonna definitely do it with other holidays and different seasons, like change of seasons and stuff. But I wound up buying throw pillow covers for Halloween that were really cute. And I thought it was such a great idea because I love the decorative pillows, but I never want to really buy them because I don't want to have to store all these pillows. So on Amazon, I wound up buying pillow covers for Halloween, and then I took the old pillow covers off and then put the Halloween ones on, so I figured I could probably get I got some fall ones for my living room, I got the Halloween ones for the family room, and then I figured I could get some Christmas ones and maybe some spring or whatever, just Easter, probably not Easter ones necessarily because I don't know, maybe, or some kind of spring, whatever, but I could change them throughout the year, and then all you have to do is store that pillow cover, and you don't have to store these pillows. So it just seems so much more convenient, and it makes for a good opportunity to wash the pillow covers on your throw pillows without having to know you have to finish it right away. Usually when I wash them, it's okay, I got to wash them, get them done, get them right back on the pillows. But with switching them with different seasonal pillowcases, it just made it not as much of a rush. I was just okay, well, I know I got to get these done in time. I mean, I did them within a couple of days, but it wasn't like that, okay, I got to wash them, dry them, and get them right back on in the same day. So anyway, washing the throw pillow covers is good to do periodically. Dusting the pictures, if you have any family photos or artwork or whatever, just making sure that you get up there and dust, especially along the top edge. And sometimes the bottom, part of the frame, the part that's closest to the picture where there's kind of a ledge sticking out, that can kind of start to accumulate some dust, so just making sure that you keep on top of those. Dusting any shelves you might have. We have like a decorative shelf in our family room where we just have like some knickknacks, like a couple of like collectible things that we've had. So just making sure to like, and that was kind of out of reach, so you have to get like a chair to like get up there to reach it. So just kind of making sure you get up there, dust off the things that are on there. If you do have any, like if you have a shelf with like decorative stuff, just kind of getting up there and dusting all that, dusting off the shelf. I also have blinds on the list, dusting the blinds. So we have in our family room horizontal blinds, and we also have vertical blinds. The vertical blinds I just dust with a microfiber cloth, and I think I might have done the same thing with the horizontal ones last time. I just kind of took a microfiber cloth and just kind of went down each one quickly. My favorite, move furniture and vacuum or sweep. So I was listening to another podcast, and they mentioned that I think they said the average cleaning, the average time that people, or not the average time, but like how frequently people will move the furniture out and like vacuum or sweep underneath is like every 6 months. And that just seemed like a really long time to me. Maybe it's just my house. We do have 2 dogs, we have kids, but I definitely need to do that more frequently than every 6 months. I have to do it a lot more frequently and plus we have hardwood floors too. So maybe if you have a carpet, it's not as bad. But we definitely get like dust and stuff accumulates like under the furniture if you don't move it frequently enough. And I think we also just live in like a area that has a lot of dust, I guess. I'm not sure. But it definitely seems to accumulate quicker. So it's kind of a pain in the neck, but every once in a while, you have to pull out your couches and just kind of sweep back there or vacuum if you have carpeting. If you have hardwood floors, you're going to want to sweep, and then maybe you want to mop too when you have everything out. The furniture actually itself isn't that bad. What the part that I don't like doing is pulling out like our entertainment center and trying to dust back there, because there's like a gazillion wires, and it's like I just look at it, I'm like, I don't even know where to begin. There's got to be a better way. If anyone has a tip on cleaning behind like those entertainment center type areas where you might have like game systems and the TV and surround sound and all that kind of stuff, because that's definitely a pain in the neck to do, but it does need to be done periodically. I also have washing the throw blankets on the list. That is something that I'll just kind of grab whatever's out at the time and just wash it, because I figure that's what's currently being used. I mention this every time pretty much, but I used to always kind of overthink it, and I would try and say like, oh, well, I wonder if there's throw blankets in the chest that haven't been washed but need to be washed, and when were the other ones washed? And I just don't worry anymore. I just figure if they're out, they're being used, and that's what I wash. So that's how I've been doing it, and it's working out fine. And then the only other thing I have on my list for the family room is to dust the entertainment center. So that's just kind of we have a small entertainment center that our TV's on. It's kind of like one of those kinds that has like a long skinny bracket, I guess, that goes out the back, and like the TV is kind of like attached to it. But it just needs to be dusted down and wiped down. We have like a computer printer on there. I know it sounds kind of odd, but it's in our family room, and we have a printer on there. So like I have to wipe down the printer, wipe down like the surround sound equipment, and just kind of like move things and dust really good. So that's everything that I have on my Zone 5 cleaning list. Like I said, the intention is not to get all of this stuff done each week. It's just to tackle whatever needs to be done. And you just basically take as much time as you have available, and you work down your list. And then what I like to do is I keep my list. Like I said, I use the Fly Lady app. Hopefully it won't crash again on me, because I'm going to put everything back in it. But what I like to do is I will use the list in the Fly Lady app, and I'll check off everything that I got done during that week. And then that way, next time that zone comes around, I could see what I haven't done yet. And I keep doing that until I work my way through the entire list. And then once I've completed everything in the zone, then I'll reset it, and then I'll start over again. So even if it takes me a few weeks to get through it, I'll definitely get to everything eventually, and I don't have to worry about it too much. I didn't mention this at the beginning, I don't think, but just for your information, basically how the Fly Lady suggests approaching your zone cleaning is to do 15 minutes a day. So when you have 15 minutes, you just look at what's on your zone cleaning list and just do what you can for 15 minutes. You set a timer, you get stuff done, and then you finish. I don't do that just because I have a lot of other cleaning tasks that I have assigned to different days of the week. And I just don't really have enough time in my day to do that. I probably could, but I've kind of prioritized some other things during the week. So I'll do the zone cleaning on the weekend. And that kind of ties into these episodes that I do for Saturdays. So I just take some time when I have time on the weekend, and I'll just set some time aside, and I'll start working through whatever I can get done on my list for that week. So like I said, it's all about just getting done what you can get done. It's not about getting everything done. These are not like high priority cleaning tasks that you need to make sure you finish every week. It's just the things that you want to kind of work through over the course of time, so that you'll eventually be kind of keeping up on all of these and not have to do like some massive spring cleaning or whatever, once or twice a year. You're just kind of keeping up on these things over the course of the year. So it's really just kind of helps keep you focused, and I find that it definitely helps reduce stress levels with being overwhelmed and not knowing where to begin. You just work in the zone that you're in that week. So that's it. So I hope you get a lot done today. And don't forget, whatever you get done is better than not getting anything done. So progress over perfection, getting anything done, getting something done is better than nothing. So, and there are times when you can't get anything done and you just wait till the next week, because sometimes life happens and it gets crazy. So that's it for today. Please reach out to me with any feedback. I also wanted to mention, I forgot, I've been asking if anybody has any cleaning tasks that you'd like me to include in a certain zone. I would love to add them. Maybe there's something that a part of your home that you have that I don't have, or maybe you have a garbage disposal that you have to clean, or something that I don't have that maybe might be relevant to add to the episodes that would help other people out. For a reminder. So please just contact me with those suggestions, and then I can add them into the show. You could reach me at facebook.com/Lola's Frugal Life. You could message me there if you have, like I said, any feedback or suggestions or anything like that. I also have a private listeners group, which is facebook.com/groups/Lola's Frugal Life. I'd love to have you join. We will be talking about things related to the show, cleaning, organization, frugalness, productivity, all that kind of stuff. So please feel free to go on there and submit a request. I would love to have you. Also, don't forget to subscribe. And if you would like to leave me a 5-star review, that would be really awesome. It's supposed to really help with the show coming up in the search results. So I'd really appreciate that. And that's it for today. So thank you so much for listening, and I hope you have a really awesome day.